I know, but
with this team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college, not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field.
This is gonna be amazing, guys.
What got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's gonna keep them in these games.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Ooh, I don't know.
Coach, you wanted to see me.
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove.
To who?
To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough, he's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip.
Ooh.
Let's get to it.
I don't need my Sophia boy.
Hey, JoJo. Ooh, lose weight. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there. This is for players and coaches only.
I'm here to play Texas Tech.
What?
The Red Raiders, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Wait. I'm trying to do my safe evil one. First name, where's I mean, yeah. Evil. Evil. Dad. I mean, evil bad.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
Well, I know who you are, but, go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Oh, don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right? So, we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? Well, one of those guys who thrives in chaos. You know, even when the pocket's collapsing, I can buy time and push the ball downfield.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How would my teammates describe me?
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know, they'd say I like to keep things loose in the locker room. Yeah, football's important, but doesn't mean you can't have fun.
Okay, so a little bit of work hard, play hard, that kind of thing?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Yeah.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Ooh,
Yeah, man.
yeah. This is me on the left court. This is me in like.
And since I can't throw the ball myself, we need to be on the same
Kaedyn.
page. You feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
Quarterback 1. Please load more faster than that.
Go now! 60 outlaw! Ready! Down! Got it! Big river! Ready! Get it!
Let's go. Oh.
You ready? 5!
Oh. That's how we do it.
8, read! Ready?
Oh. Let's go. I'm doing good.
Ready! 10 Lobo! Now go!
Oh. That's how we treat people.
Here we go! 50, plant! Now!
Oh. Let's go. Hey.
Ready? 90, wolf! Shoot!
Oh.
Set! Hit it!
Oh, that was bad. My screen is in the way, so like right there, I can't see it because my screen there.
Go!
Push it, let's go!
Come on, set! 50, ready?
That. Yeah, I mean, I tried to throw it.
Hut. Hut. 8, big river!
I have to hold it.
Set, ready? Get it!
Come on, go, get it, yeah! Wow, still red though.
Set! Get fire! Let's go now! 6, ready? Down! 30, now go! Let's go! 6 now! Ready! 8, 2.
What am I supposed to do? throw away.
Here we go, here we go. 10 low, hit it.
Throw away.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Oh yeah, it's me, I'm doing the rap like a Braden. Oh, oh.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us.
Coach.
So, this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
What?
Got it, Coach.
That Coach.
Yeah?
They're like kick us like right in the butt. I don't know why they just want us to play simple. Watch. Here's our play simple. But look, it takes like 1 second. How is it the receiver's going to catch it on time? That's how we play simple.
Outside a surprise snowstorm in North Texas with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the Oregon Ducks.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Well, I'm showing this on video. Hey, stop. Texas Tech
for the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Oh, yeah, my name is...
The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10.
That's how I know.
From the gun, Warren. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
What's up, guys?
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I hope you like this video.
90 Wolf.
On 1st and 10, Warren caught by Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
How about he goes against him?
Now Warren.
And then there we go. Now I have to go against him.
Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
There we go. Speed trip.
This is Young on the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's do
Texas
it,
Tech,
baby.
a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But, boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. Warren going to pass it. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Already trailing 3-0 before he takes that first college snap. Here it is on 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way. So it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts to how the speed really picks up in this game and if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different color jersey. No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
Goes back to Streets this time. He's got it. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Drill down. Let's go.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. There's this out for Stewart.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that, bro. You didn't say that, bro.
Isaiah Streets, 36 yards. And the Ducks have the lead. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw.
He's not that far.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
In some phases of life, that's what's known as the quick response team. Down 3, they come right back with a big return. They want to at least tie this game up.
Here's Warren to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Let's go!
Really Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throw
That's how we do
complete.
it.
That's Simmons.
It's like
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It changes
If you're a
what
selfish
walk.
player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. Warren throwing the out route incomplete. It's Pope. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Hello, Mary.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Oh, yeah. We're good. We're good right now. We're good.
Yards. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
This is the NFL?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Please. Hello, Mary! Oh!
Touchdown, Oregon. Isaiah Streets with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Now he's having a... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Oh, my God. I was like...
never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Red Raider offense set to take over here. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Bird, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Warren, over the middle, complete. That's Richards. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Understand, Judith. That's going to be the best play I ever saw.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Young. And he's thrown up right near the line of scrimmage.
Big guy rules!
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd
I
and 4.
thought I was trying to do this.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun. Warren finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
4 yards the pickup, first down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Mike spot 9. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Young. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Very loud.
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point forthcoming.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. Boy! No!
2.
Way!
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream.
No! I told you!
As well. Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
No!
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 1st and 10 now for Texas Tech. From the gun, Warren. Jones has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 20.
Yeah. If they make it, I can make it too.
Offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw. Warren. That's going to be caught. 23 yards, the final tally. This offense
That's how we do it.
3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Red Raiders come up now, first and goal. Back to Warren. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Who's up? We up. Who's up? We up. Let's go.
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go.
Honestly, I think after 4 years on the bench, these guys forgot that I know how to throw the ball. But taking this lead in the halftime has done a lot for everyone's confidence.
Good. We keep throwing, keep surprising people, and let's put this thing away in the second half.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
Defensive.
That's right. You should have trusted me. That's why you recruited me.
Well, I can't change the past. So, let's go finish this thing off in the second half. As a team.
Thanks, Coach.
I want to say something mean to him because he did that to me. Why first off and then second off you shouldn't?
Goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a second and long. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They're going to look to throw. This one complete to Streets. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. This young quarterback does have a support system. He actually heard from Marcus Mariota on social media earlier in the week. Marcus not playing tomorrow, but his Titans host the Colts in their season finale. But you can bet that he's likely glued to his TV set in Nashville watching this one. Taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Done for.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out.
Yes, let's go!
The 20.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, that's great.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I was popping on it all down, baby. You could have whatever you
like. The Red Raider offense set to take over here.
Yeah.
They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Let's go! This is going to be the best game that no one ever heard. Yeah, best game ever.
They were able to exploit right there.
Ever.
To throw on third down.
That's on me.
The screen. That's good.
You know, I pop on down, baby. You can have whatever you like.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down.
You can have whatever you like.
Nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
That's it.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Sheds another. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Baby, you can have the sacks on me. You know I was back on down, baby. You can have whatever you like.
Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. Now back to throw. He won the fight for the football. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Isaiah Street's the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
You can have the sacks on me. You know I
catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another 1st down. They'll set up to throw.
You can have the sacks.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
That is caught. It's Streets.
Penalty.
Down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
He'll drop to throw.
What?
Fighting.
What?
Now he's going to go down.
That is crazy.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They decline that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yeah, they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
This works.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll drop the throw. And that is going to be incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down, and now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Looking to throw. One. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. One. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously...
Oh, my God. Trying to run it. Leslie.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Go! Move out of my way! Move out of my way!
So he got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
You're a dumb person! He's like knocking me like...
But now they're looking at
move
3rd
out of my
down.
way! I'm trying to rush the
To
ball!
the defense. They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. And a special play there by the special teams. It's one thing to fake it. He ran it in for the score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film in preparation for this game, told the head coach now's the time. He got the green light, and they worked it to perfection.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Following the fumble recovery. Warren looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pope. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, they go with Young. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Tim Young, 27 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
I'm ready to do the pass.
Now 1st and 10. They'll set up the throw. Boy, stays up. And
oh my God! I had to run! I pressed down! I literally pressed win! What do I need
How did he stay alive that long in the pocket?
Yeah, great footwork, which we know he has. If he would have been able to stay alive, get rid of the ball, or run for some yardage, we would have had a very unhappy defense. And got his man complete! And they work this well upfield across the 45. 33 yards that time. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. There's this out for Streets. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way they made the play.
This is caught inside the 15. Oh. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw here. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Being chased out left.
Oh!
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When it's 3rd and goal, you don't need to make a heroic play. You just need to make a play and able to knock that one away. That was really nice.
What?
Yeah, I don't think going for the interception, like you said, just wanted to make sure that the ball hit the ground.
Man, I didn't see.
They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He'll look to throw. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. So on the strength of 3 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Oregon Ducks are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
That was great. And we're also going to cut it off, so see you later, alligators.